Well, our power woman Claire Brown is joining us back in studio today. Claire, thank you so much for joining us back here again. I know today we're talking about divorce, and of course that's something that's never easy, especially once you get kids involved.
Right.
So when we're talking about parents navigating the challenges of maybe co-parenting kids, how do you set those expectations?
Right, and so with divorce always comes a lot of emotions, and so the biggest key is to keep your emotions between the lines, which is always really, really hard. And so the biggest win with myself and my former spouse is we've committed to parenting. Even if we couldn't make our divorce work, we're going to make parenting work. And so we've been able to do that by choosing to love our children before we choose our own emotions. And so therefore there will be times when you're sick as a parent, when your children are really sick, when school is not on track with your child, when your children need fierce conversations, and when you have all these things, both parents need to show up together as a team. And by doing this, by showing your children you do this, and you show them that they're both the priority as a team. And during the wins and during difficult times, you give them the continued reassurance that they are loved and chosen despite divorce.
Absolutely, and you know that kind of sounds like maybe easier said than done. I know that this is a very difficult process. So, you know, what are some tips that you have for co-parenting and for doing so respectfully?
Right, and so it always looks easy on the outside sometimes when it's really not, and it's not, but it is a choice. And it's all about your choices and your expectations. And so everyone's situation is different, and it's unique, and it's theirs. We also choose how we respond in all scenarios, and I'm forever grateful for our scenario. And no, it's not always been easy. I've messed up many, many times, and the way that we have made this work is that we've created a healthy space. That we immediately after we divorced, we started having a quarterly lunch to discuss the children, and that moved periodically to, annually. And this lunch meeting became sort of like an informal family board meeting, and is now our go-to anytime something comes up that we need to discuss with the children. Every year we're able to plan activities and the future plans for the children, how we see things changing from each home. And this created an early foundation, and it was easy then to bring in step-parents and life-changing events for the children. We also have a constant group text with both parents and step-parent. This ensures open communication at all times. And last, we operate without fear. And this is huge. We operate without fear of the other parent. And so we don't make decisions or withhold anything from one another with the fear of the other parent holding it against the other. Always keep in mind, this takes open communication, time, and a commitment from all parties to put the children first.
And of course, having, a two-parent team and then going to a single parent, that can always be a challenge. What is one thing you hope single parents take away from this?
Give yourself grace and give yourself space. Grace and space. Raising children is hard, despite the family dynamics and what they look like. And children will make their own choices, and they're just that. They're their own. They're no reflection on you. We are all doing the best we can with the resources that we have. And as a single parent, make sure to enlist the resources of family and friends, as well as your co-parent. Many times, we're the toughest critics on ourselves. And remember, you're never in this alone. There's other people there with you.
Such a great message. You're never alone. Claire, thank you so much for joining us today in studio.